So when I was 21 years old, I applied for a position at a coffee shop. It was called Durango Joe's. My best friend worked at the coffee shop. He said he enjoyed it, and there was a good chance I'd get to work with my best friend. So I applied. I did not drink coffee at the time. I necessarily wasn't really interested in coffee, but as I started and as I got into it, I really recognized that when it came to coffee, this was unlike any other customer service job. There was craftsmanship that was involved with coffee. There's a science that's involved with coffee. There's art that's involved with making coffee. And it really just became an opportunity to learn a skill and dive into a world that's just fascinating. That's kind of the beauty of coffee, is that you can get into it as much as you want. You can just make a cup of coffee at home with your Keurig and go about your day, or you can dive into the science of all of it, of water temperatures, the coarse or fineness of the coffee, light, medium, dark roast, flavor profiles, weighing your coffee. It goes as crazy as you want it to go, and that's the beauty of coffee. So small coffee shops or individually owned coffee shops, at least the ones that are successful, or the ones that at least I like, they understand a few different things. First, they understand how to make good coffee. They understand what makes a good cup of coffee. They understand what makes a good product. They also probably enjoy making good coffee. They also, something that I really enjoy about small coffee shops, and I think that makes them successful and makes other people like them too, is they make their coffee shop an extension of themselves. They will put maybe drinks that they like. They will decorate the place the way that they like it. They will even play music that they enjoy. They will make it an extension of themselves to honestly probably attract customers that they would get along with, that they would connect with, and create a place where other people can connect. And above all, small coffee shops, they understand and they love their community, and they love the people that come in. Something that I loved about Durango Joe's, where I used to work in Colorado, that was the name of the company, even though they had multiple locations and they were in Durango, they would always say they were not in the coffee business, they were in the people business. And that's something that the way that they were in the people business, the way that they were able to connect with people is through coffee. And I always took that, I always loved that about Durango Joe's. So I think what draws people together, or why coffee brings people together, it's a combination of multiple things. One, it kind of seems like everyone drinks coffee, and coffee is one of the most traded commodities in the whole world. So people clearly enjoy drinking coffee, but also more importantly, people, especially being someone that works at a church, I believe that we were created to connect with other people. And I think that people are always looking for the opportunity to connect with one another and look to connect with one another over things that they enjoy. And so people enjoy coffee. And so I think that people connect over coffee. I think that it brings them together because of that, as well as, like we talked about, I think it is a combination of multiple things. I think when you go to a coffee shop, they have made it an extension of themselves. So maybe you relate to that coffee shop, you connect with the people at the coffee shop, you connect with the drinks that are there. Going to a coffee shop, it's almost magical. The sounds, the smells, maybe the different drinks, maybe the merchandise. It's all, at least for me, it's very fun and it's just a great experience. I think even more than that too, there is something that is just magical and unexplainable about coffee and why people just seem to gravitate and just connect over it. Coffee and church just seem to go together better than anything. If you're at a church, there's coffee. If you're at a church event, there seems to be coffee. They just seem to go together, and kind of like what we talked about before, people that go to church, almost more than anyone, understand the importance of connection. And just coffee ministry is just another opportunity for us as church people to connect. It gives people, as they come into our church, the opportunity to connect. They get to connect with each other as they are drinking coffee. It gives them an opportunity to connect with the baristas behind the counter. I think that that's just the beautiful part of Coffee with Ministry, is that we were created to connect, and coffee gives us another opportunity to do that.